Hello everyone, and welcome back to my videos on Shining Empathy. My name is Joel Johnstone, and this is your weekly reading for June 6th to June 12th, 2016. Now, I'm going to be doing the Strength, Heart, and Challenge spread again. I do like that for my weekly structured readings. Today I'm going to be again using the Angel Prayers Oracle deck from Kyle Gray. The spread is also the accompanying spreads, or one of the accompanying spreads that go with this deck. I do tend to read with these cards. This is my Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. I do tend to read with these more often, especially when it comes to more detail, more situational, circumstantial. Particularly when I'm giving someone a personal reading, I would gravitate towards those cards. But for the purposes of the weekly reading, I do think that it's going to take on this structure. Just wanted to share really quickly something that happened though in terms of spreads and readings. I wasn't even meditating, so this came to me very randomly, just going about my day yesterday, and just like a flash in my mind, a whole new spread. Name of the spread, placement, layout, what each card meant. I'm super stoked to try out this spread with other people. I tried it on myself with several different decks, and it worked really well. I was actually really impressed. For the purposes of the weekly readings, though, it didn't really seem to fit. I actually meditated on it, and right away I got the answer of no, stick with these cards, this spread, and save the new spread for other purposes, reading someone one-on-one, or maybe even my new moon, full moon readings. We'll see how that jives. And yeah, so let's get started. So one of the first things I like to do is just give 3 knocks to kind of clear the vibes of my deck. I'm actually gonna pull the cards this time with you guys right here. I feel like it might add a slightly different touch this time. And just going to ask that the messages that come through be clear, truthful, and specific. And ask my angels and guides to join the reading and watch over. And they'll just let me know when cards have been shuffled enough. Okay. All right, so this is our Strength card. Archangel Michael, you are protected. The prayer that goes along with this one is, thank you, Michael, for surrounding me with your protective light. I have a strong connection lately with Archangel Michael. He tends to gravitate towards people who are what's called light workers, people who are kind of in service to others and helping others on their spiritual journey as they go through their own. In the Strength card, in the Strength position this week, I would just say that you have a lot of protective energy around you. So it's okay to kind of maybe explore out of your safe zone. It's sort of coming from the theme of what I did for my new moon reading recently. I think he's just giving us the safety and protection to come out of our safe places and maybe explore a little bit. So in the Strength spot, lots of protection and lots of, he's a really good cord cutter too. He sort of is really good at clearing away energies that are no longer necessary or that aren't suiting us for our highest good. He's also really good at cutting strings to people, things, attachments, patterns that no longer serve us. So call on him, call on those energies if you want to shed anything this week, if you're trying to break free of things, old patterns, old habits. And yeah, use that to your strength. Heart card. Speak your truth, Gabriel. This is going to be a powerful reading. When the archangels come up predominantly in a reading like this, it's usually very strong strong messages there. So Gabriel, speak your truth. I mean, right in it right there, sort of says a lot of it. the prayer that goes along with this is, thank you, Gabriel, for helping me to speak with integrity. So the idea is that you have to really honor your truth, and we're not always honest with ourselves. So in the heart position, I think what this is asking us to do is to really open up our hearts and really allow what's in here and be honest about what we're feeling. And if there's something that we need to kind of get out off our chest, quite literally, if there's something we need to get off our chest, speak your truth. This serves your highest good. It's sort of a way of honoring yourself by speaking what's in your heart like that. So really get in touch with the feelings and emotions that are going on in your heart right now. And if there's someone you need to talk to, or just something you need to get off your chest with friends or whoever, family, speak that truth. Honor that. In the challenge spot, trust your vibes. That's not very surprising to come up there. I personally can second guess myself a lot. And I think that's just part of our nature to just second guess ourselves when we get a vibe or an intuition to kind of, cuff it off and just say, it was just coincidence, or, just find a way to essentially just break it down and make it take the essence out of the truth of what was coming through. In the challenge spot, I think we just really need to pay attention to those first impressions we're getting when we meet somebody and we get a vibe off of them. And if it's a good vibe or a bad vibe, really listen to that and trust it. Pay attention to your intuition. If you get thoughts, images, and stuff in any given day or situation, really learn to trust those. Don't just discard them and talk it off as, oh, it was just this or it was just that. Pay attention to your inner voice and your vibes, and trust your feelings, your gut instincts, and what's in your heart. They're rarely going to not serve you well. They always come from a place that's for your highest good and for your higher learning. So we need to start paying attention to that more. So in the challenge spot, trust your vibes. The prayer that goes along with that is, thank you, angels. Today I choose to trust my intuition and your guidance. So let's all maybe pay a little bit more attention to the vibes that we get and our intuition and our guidance, and hopefully overcome whatever challenges are coming up this week. So that's this week's reading. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and if you like the reading and if you like these videos, please go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Shining Empathy, and looking forward to seeing you guys in the future. Cheers for now.